Yes, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Okay, I'm just rewriting what I did last time. Could you tell me where the bank is? Okay, so hang on, that's an indirect question, and it's more polite. Okay, so where is the bank is the usual question form, or one of the question forms. So it's a question word auxiliary, and in this case, it's just a noun afterwards. But excuse me, could you tell me where the bank is? So instead of saying where is the bank, say where the bank is. When you put that, could you tell me in front of it? May I ask you where the bank is? So there's several different ways to make an indirect question, which we don't have time. We don't have a lesson plan to do this. But if you say something like, could you tell me where the bank is? May I ask where the bank is? You change the order of the words. So where is the bank becomes where the bank is. When you put something, a polite expression in front of it. So when you say, could you tell me? Would you mind telling me? May I ask you where the bank is? And that those are a polite way of asking questions rather than do you mind telling me where the bank is? Would you be so kind as to tell me where the bank is? We put the where the bank is, whereas the direct question is where is the bank? But if you put a polite expression in front of it, then you change the order of, in this case, the noun and the auxiliary verb. Could you please tell me where the bank is? Would you mind telling me where the bank is? Would you be willing to tell me where the bank is? No, that's a little bit thing. Do you mind telling me where the bank is, rather than where is the bank, which is the direct question. It doesn't sound very polite. It's okay if you are talking to a friend. Hey, bruv, my brother, where's the bank? That's fine. If you're talking to someone that you know, no problem. But if you stop a stranger in the street and say, oh, excuse me, could you please tell me where the bank is, or where the nearest, the closest bank is? So you change the word order of the question. We can do more of that if you are interested. Oh, this is another tutor slide. Right, so this is listening practice. So it's talking about intonation. And intonation is the rise and fall of the sound of your voice. So when you ask a question, the intonation always goes up at the end. How much? Wow, that was expensive. The question bit is, how much?
How much?
Excuse me, well, where is the bank? It's only a slight intonation there, but it's still there. Where is the bank? Not where is the bank? Excuse me, could you tell me where the bank is? Where the bank is? It goes up. So with normal statements, most are just statements of fact are without intonation. The questions have a higher pitched intonation at the end of the question. So can you, I think, hang on, I've got to look at your slide to see if you've got the same instructions here. Okay, so if the sentence that I read out ends with a high pitch, i.e. it goes up at the end, the intonation goes up, do one finger. If the sentence ends with a low pitch or a flat pitch, low pitch would be going down, flat pitch is straight across. Then put two fingers up. Okay, so I will read these sentences for you. One finger up if you think it's a question, basically. If you think it's got a high pitch intonation. Two fingers up if it's either a low pitch or a flat pitch. So, first sentence. Excuse me, I'm looking for the business department. Is that one finger or two fingers? Excuse me, I'm looking for the business department. Is that one finger or two fingers?
One finger.
Or shall I go over this? I think I need to go over this again with you. So it's called intonation. Is the pitch, the sound of the voice. The pitch is the tone. So if I talk like this, I have no intonation. But if I talk like this, I have lots of intonation. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. When we ask a question, we have a rising intonation at the end. How much did you pay for it? Gosh, that's expensive. So, how much did you pay for it? Rising intonation. Can you hear that? How much? You paid what? What? It goes up. Wow, that was expensive. The second sentence is flat. That was expensive. That's just a statement. But the question, how much, goes up. So listen. So I want to make sure that you know you understand what I'm saying here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now the Australians, if you go to Australia, every sentence they put a rising intonation at the end of every sentence. So it sounds like they're always asking questions. So I went round to his, and he gave me a drink, and then we listened to some music. It's every statement, every sentence the Australians say sounds like a question. But we don't do that. So if you can hear a rising intonation, like, excuse me, can you tell me where the toilet is? Where it is? It's a rising tone there. Where is it? Then you put one finger up if you can hear a rising tone, a rising sound. And if you can just hear a flat sound or even maybe a falling sound, then put two fingers up. Okay, so I want you to listen out for the intonation, which is the pitch, the tone of the voice. Is it is it flat like I'm talking now? Or is it going up? Okay, this in Thai, there are 5 tones. Cow, 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 cow. So one's a rising tone, one's a low tone, one's a descending tone. And it makes it very difficult to understand Thai. Anyway, so listen, so a flat tone or a descending tone or a low pitch tone, a middle pitch, high pitch, rising, falling. Those are the 5 Thai tones. But here we're just, English is much simpler than that. It has a flat or maybe a slightly falling tone or low tone. And then it has a rising tone if it's a question. So listen out, decide, am I asking a question or not? If it's a question, put 1 finger up. If it's not a question, put 2 fingers up. Okay. So, excuse me, I'm looking for the business department. Is that a question?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the business department.
Excuse me.
Is that a question? Does it rise?
Rise?
Does it go up? Does the tone, does the sound of my voice go up at the end? Like, you paid how much?
How much?
Goes up. So, excuse me. Ooh, that's loud. Excuse me, I'm looking for the business department. Is that a question? Is it a question?
Is it a question?
Yeah, is that first sentence a question? Excuse me, I'm looking for the business department.
I look for the business.
Okay, well, make it a little bit simpler. Excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets. Is that a question? So I'll type that one. Excuse me, I'm excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets.
Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for the toilet.
Okay, is that a question? Is excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets a question?
Excuse me. I'm looking for toilet. The question?
Toilets. Bathroom. Restroom. The Americans call it restroom. It's not a restroom. It's where you go to take a poo or a pee. But is that sentence, excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets, is it a question?
Is it a question?
Is it a question?
Is the question? Okay.
Is it a question or is it a statement? In which case, if you don't know, we have to work on questions with you. That is not a question. This is a question. Could you please tell me where they are? As a question mark afterwards. Question mark. So a question always ends with a question mark instead of a full stop. Or a period, as the Americans call it. So, excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets is not a question.
This is no question.
Right. Okay. Could you tell me what a question is?
Excuse me, I'm looking for the toilet.
Okay, now that was good. That was very good because you actually turned a statement into a question by putting the higher intonation on the end. So I could say, excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets. That's a flat tone. Excuse me, I'm looking for the toilet. But the way you said it, excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets, and you put the higher sound, that kind of turns it into a question in natural speech. So yes, you actually turned what is a plain statement, I'm looking for the toilets, into a question. Excuse me, I'm looking for the toilets, implies you want to know where they are. Okay, that was quite clever. That was good, and I should remember that one. Because you can turn a normal statement into a question just by rising your voice up at the end. Excuse me, looking for the toilets. It's saying, yeah, could you please tell me where they are? Okay, let's do a couple more. So tell me, is this a question or is it a statement? The elevators are down the hall and to the right. Is that a question or statement? So question or statement? Statement would be a sentence which contains maybe a fact or something like that, or I don't feel well today, or Beijing is the capital of China. But a question would be, oh, can you tell me what's the capital of Bhutan? What's the capital of Nepal? So those are the questions. What is? So a question, we could do a whole damn lesson with this. Okay, we've got, okay, I'm going to break off from this section and just go my own way. Right, we've got closed questions. And open questions.
Open questions.
Closed questions are questions you can answer yes or no. So we'll do the closed questions first. So these are questions where you can just answer yes or no. And they begin with an auxiliary verb. Okay, so it's the verb to be, can, do, have, some more, but we'll just stick with those four. So so are. Okay. So verb to be is, am, are. So are you from China? Are you from China?
Are you from China?
And the answer is yes, I am. Or no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So it's a closed question. You can answer just yes or no to it. You don't have to give any more information. This is what a closed question is. Do you, let's think of one. Do you like movies?
Do you like movies?
Do you like movies? So that's another auxiliary verb. Do, or the modals like can, would, shall, have. Oh no, have is not a modal, but okay. But these are called auxiliary verbs. They're helping verbs to the main verb. So, are you from China? Yes, I am. Or no, I'm not. Do you like movies? The answer will be notice the are. Are you from China? Are is the verb to be. Yes, I am. No,
Yes,
I am not is also the verb to be. Okay. Is this a pen? Yes, it is. Is this an elephant? No, it isn't. So that's the verb to be. Is, am, are. So is it a pen? Yes, it is. Is it a pen? No, it isn't. So you match the auxiliary verb in the question with the short yes, no answer. Do you like movies? What would you say? Yes, I am.
yes, I am.
Is that the right answer? Is that the correct answer? Do you like movies?
Do you like movies? No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Are you a movie? No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. No, I didn't like. I did like.
Ah, okay. So now you're using the past tense of do there. So no, it's not quite right. So it's going to be yes, I do, or no, I don't.
No, I don't.
So the do, focus on do you like movies? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Sticks with the same auxiliary verb. Do you like movies? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Is this a pen? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Is not. Okay. Okay. Next one. Can. Okay. This is a modal verb. Can you play the guitar?
Can you play the guitar?
Can you play the guitar? The answer's yes, I do, or yes, I am.
Yes,
What's the answer? Can you play the guitar?
yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't.
Do you
Yes.
have a guitar?
Yes,
Do
I
you
have.
Yes, I have. Yeah. Do you have a guitar? Or have you got a guitar? Yes, I have. Or
Yes,
no, I haven't.
no,
Can is the auxiliary verb there. Can you play the guitar?
can you play
So
the
the answer will be yes, I can,
Yes, I can.
or no, I can't. No, I cannot. Have you got a bicycle?
Have you got bicycle?
Have you got a bicycle? The answer, yes, I have, or no, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
So, yeah, so is this a pen?
This is a pen.
Is it a pen?
Is this a pen? Yeah.
Is it a pen?
Yes.
What's the answer?
This is
Yes.
pen.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Is.
Is this a pen? Is it a pen?
Yes. It is.
A pen?
Pen.
That's a pen. Is it a pen? Oh my God, it's rubbish. Oh no, I'm gonna lose all of this. This is just, it's just